This way you have the knowledge, and then when people ask you, you make a decision. So, yechave daat, book 1, Sima Peri. Tal الحوس كل جوفه بماء حميم بيسموه بإيرش شبات حزون. Are you allowed to take a shower on Erev Shabbat Hazon, which just passed? Right, just passed. Vay mutad. Is it lishot or lishot? Lishot, right? Lishot yam. Huh? Vay mutad lishot over belicha. Can I go swimming in the ocean or in a pool, or take a cold shower in the Shavuot Shehabot the Hayes Afilu Biyom Erev Tisha B'Av? Halachically speaking, even Erev Tisha B'Av, it's not asur to take a shower. Al Zman Haseudah Mafseket. The Gemara and Ta'anit Mafseket. Like the Temanim, for example, they take the Gemara literally and they eat meat the whole week. Just the final meal is not meat. Rambam writes it's a minhag. The Maggid Mishnah over there writes, I don't see this minhag all over Klal Yisrael on the Rambam. Ulam minhag Yisrael le'achmit in the Sephardic countries. She'en kol isur b'nechisa said it's asur to take a shower. I feel b'mayim hamim be'erev Shabbat Hazon, even a hot shower erev Shabbat Hazon. Why is it asur? Now again, Maran Shulchan Aruch, he says that we don't take hot showers, and the Ramah adds even cold showers. The Ramah adds those words. It's not the Maran. These are the words of the Rambam that I just told you. It's already the custom of all the Jews not to eat meat this week. Shavuot Shehabot, he said, not the 9 days. Shavuot Shehabot. And not to go into a bath house in this week. A bath house means hot showers by a bath attendant. Hilomad, in parentheses, says what does he mean when he says this? It means hot water. Whenever you say a bath house, you mean hot water. In the Maggid Mishnah that I just told you, it says on this, I don't see everybody, every single country that not eating meat. Really only the Seudah Mafseket is the meal. The Maggid Mishnah writes this. And the Temanim, like I said, someone just sent me last night, and like the WhatsApp things that they send, what's allowed or what's not allowed, from Temanim now, and they say meat is allowed the whole week until the final meal before Shabbat. For the fast. Okay, so the Maggid Mishnah writes that, and therefore he says the Sephardim never accepted upon themselves all the stringencies. Maran Shulchan Aruch says these are the words of Maran. Yesh nohagim. Some have the custom shelo l'lchos min Rosh Chodesh Av, not to take a shower from Rosh Chodesh Av. Ve'yesh she'en na'im ela b'Shabbat. Stop this week. Yesh and ve'yesh halakha always is like yesh, right? Stam and yesh halakha is like stam. Yesh and ve'yesh halakha is like ve'yesh. So he says only this week. B'Shabbat soon doesn't mean Shabbat. It means the week. It's only forbidden this week. About the Erev Shabbat last week, no problem. Take all the showers you want. Chaim Palaji, who is from Turkey, writes, in Izmir, our custom in Izmir is just not to go into the bathhouse to take a shower in Shavuot Shehabot. And the Sefer Shulchan Aruch writes the same custom is in Saloniki. Saloniki. According to this, the whole last week would be no problem. And this is the Minhag of Eretz Israel, Al Pi Gedolei Poskim and Sephardim. That's what we go by. There are places outside of Israel that they're strict. Like it says in the Sefer, Ben Ish Hai is very strict on this in Baghdad. And the week of, yeah, it's not supposed to be that painful. I mean, it's supposed to be a little painful, but not that painful. Okay.
Korbanot during this time?
Korbanot? In the prayers?
No.
Of course they're korbanot.
No?
Yeah, of course.
Until the last day.
Until the Tamid was
Which was when?
And Shuvat Tammuz, no?
Oh, that's when we get the...
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
Isn't it like the stringency more the Omer theory.
That's what it
Seems to
is.
be more
They
because-
copied it over. They copied it over.
But it seems to be more than what it should be.
But the
period
Shabbat,
of time. Shabbat.
no, well, we eat meat. Meat is the big one. Imagine the whole Omer, there was no meat.
No,
It's the haircut thing and the music.
Well, music, what I supposed to hear.
Yeah, 3 weeks music. So
They go by
even
the-
the Chamadia says 3 weeks music. Because really music is like, the Gemara says you shouldn't ever listen to music since the temple was destroyed. Really, music should not be allowed at all. But the rabbi said, the people gotta live
You mean never, ever,
ever. Because it says, how could you listen to music when God just kicked you out of the house? So it's Chamadia, the whole thing is music really shouldn't be allowed. Okay, maybe a wedding or a bar mitzvah, but like stam in the car, if we only thought, I mean, it's been a couple of thousand years, but if we only felt every day, we just got thrown out of the house. How could you go listen to music? But obviously it's allowed. And that's why Chamadia says only Jewish music is allowed. They're not going to let you go party with other music. Now, going swimming or in the ocean, in a pool or in the ocean. Obviously, obviously we're talking about there's no hashash of perisut, of pretis. We're not talking about men and women together. You have to, like disclaimer. Obviously, we're talking about separate beaches, obviously, right? From the words of the great Sephardi rabbis, we just said, only going into a bathhouse is forbidden. Go back to the Shabbat class we had on Wednesday. Heated water is forbidden. Heated water, not solar heated water. Heated water. Mashma shebetzonen mutar. In a cold pool, which means unheated, it will be allowed. Then bazim minhag le'ahmid lav. There's no custom to be strict from Sfaradim at all in an unheated pool or in the ocean. The Mordechai in the Or Zarua seems to say that even with cold it should not be allowed, and that's what the Ramah goes like. The Ramah goes like them, but we don't go by what they say. And he says over here, Hagaon, swimming should be fine as long as the pool is not heated, which now it's probably not, right? Huh? Even now, right? Now, the Chenaid Hagaon Rabbi Yisrael Isserlin. Rabbi Yisrael Isserlin says in the Sefer Tzumat edition, I'm not sure which country he lived in. He remembers when he was younger, they used to all go swimming in the rivers. And he never heard any rabbi say they're not allowed to do this in the river. Now it's down to safety. Safety, I would say it's down.
The ocean is the one.
Whatever it is, kids, Oceans could be dangerous for even adults. Riptides, that stuff. But pools for kids. But assuming everything's all safe and sound, it's not. Right. And the Gaon, Rabbi Yisrael min Barona. Where's Barona? In Italy. He writes, Rabim makilim nikanes benaharot b'yamim eled. A lot of people go in the rivers. They learn from the Rambam that says only a bathhouse is not allowed. Why? Because it's so hot in that country in the month of Av. They're full of sweat. If they don't at least take a cold shower, they're going to suffer very much. So they're not strict on this, and they went into a cold river. And the Sefer Shulchan Gavoa says the same thing. Haminhag Thessaloniki, Greece. The minhag there is l'shot b'yam, to go swimming in the ocean. Afilu b'yom ere tish'a b'av. Even the day, Monday, for example, go to the beach, separate beach. V'en potzeh peh, and no one says a word. No one makes a peep. And says Reb Chaim Palaji in the Sefer Ruach Hayim, he was Turkish. Aminhag Izmir, the same thing. V'omram yesh achanonim she'achminu gam mitzunim. But there were some rabbis who were strict even to go into a cold ocean or a cold pool, and these are, for example, Matei Yehuda, Ben Ish Hai. Those are the two examples he brings. Since this whole concept is only minhag, and it's not even halakha anyway, it's just minhag. And Eretz Israel, we don't have a clear custom that we follow the strict way. You have to teach people that come to ask you that it's allowed to go in the pool or in the ocean, or take a cold shower. Even the week of Tisha B'Av. And the Sefer Yeshua Yaakov writes, שבאמת לא נאסר מצד המנהג אפילו בשבוע שבחג אלא בחיצה בחמים. Only a hot shower is forbidden with lo כהרמה, not like the Ramosh Isilis. ומכל מקום, נראה, it seems, שלאחינו האשכנזים היוצאים ביד רמה, our Ashkenazic brothers who go by the Rama, יש להחמיר עד בצונן. They should be strict and not even take a cold shower or go in the ocean. ורק לפועלים השבים ממלאכתם שיתופי זיעה. If you have an Ashkenaz worker who comes home sweaty from his job in the field, without a shower, with cold water, he's going to be very uncomfortable. Then you can tell the Ashkenaz guy he can even take a shower. Otherwise, Ashkenaz people should be strict. It's for uncomfortable. It's for not for enjoyment. Yeah. And therefore, the halakha would follow Chacham Ovadia. And he says here, it is allowed to go in a mikveh. If you want to go in a cold mikveh, you go in a cold mikveh. And therefore, that's the end of halakha. It is allowed. So the safety issue is a secondary issue. So again, I told my kids, I'd rather them not go swimming this week. We're not the best lifeguards. We have our hands full, thank God, with a bunch of kids. So we can't always say that we're watching every single kid, every single second in the pool. And so therefore, I'd rather them not go for the 2 days of Sunday and Monday to go in the pool. But if it's an adult in a pool, you're not going in a tide or in an ocean. You want to go dip in the pool. You're an adult. You're safe. You're not doing anything crazy. And it's a cold pool. It's not heated. Then there's no reason to be. No difference.
Within 2 days.
No difference. Even Eretz Tisha B'Av would be allowed. If you want to go in your pool and it's not heated, solar I'm not talking about. It's not heated with a heater. Kids is allowed, but you got to use your senses. It's a very dangerous time. The things happen, God forbid. Yeah. But plus, someone texted me last night, and someone texted me last night and said, "I love to go swimming. Am I allowed to go in my pool?" I said, as long as your pool is unheated, you are allowed to go in your pool. He says, but it's very enjoyable for me. I said, who said enjoyment? All enjoyment is forbidden. We have a list of things that the rabbis said are not allowed. We can't just add to those lists. I mean, what else is enjoyable for you? Maybe you should not do anything. Follow the list that the rabbis said. I mean, if you want to be strict on yourself, be strict on yourself. But you're asking me a halakha. What am I supposed to answer you? I gotta tell you the halakha. Going in the pool. No, that's hot. Steam is hot.
So why is it not allowed to go to the shower?
Hot water is pleasurable. Hot water is pleasurable, and the rabbis want to take away that. But the decree is only for hot water, just like swimming pool on Shabbat. The decree is only on hot water. And so, if you want to be strict and take it upon yourself more, if you feel a bit of mikdash, it's that. But he says, if someone asks you a question, you have to give an answer. So therefore, going in the swimming pool, if it's not heated, or the ocean, if it's not mixed men and women, tell me if you find a beach around here that's like that, because I would like to go. It's allowed this week.
Shower?
Cold shower.